Now, when it comes to types of trust, there are so many different types of trust. They are used for different functions. Most of the functions relate to estate planning. Estate planning is basically how a person's assets pass to others when they pass away. Okay. So the trust can be very useful in that regard because assets can be transferred into the trust. And then later, after the decedent's passing, right, the assets can be distributed or transferred or used however the decedent decides when forming the trust. Okay. Now, when determining the type of trust, though, we can put it into several categories. The first category is living versus testamentary, and that's when the trust is founded. If a trust is founded by a settlor while the settlor is alive, that is a living trust. The settlor is still, again, alive at the time of the creation of the trust and at the time of transfer of assets into the trust. A testamentary trust, on the other hand, is only created and funded, that is, the assets pass into the trust at the time of the individual's passing. So the assets transfer at that point in time. Now, another category important for understanding how trusts are used is the idea of the revocable or the irrevocable trust. A revocable trust is one where the settlor can not only pass the assets into the trust, but can revoke that transaction, can revoke the passing of assets into the trust, and can pull the assets back out of the trust. That's a revocable trust. Irrevocable is the exact opposite. Once passing the assets to the trust, the settlor cannot then reverse that transaction and remove the assets from the trust. So collectively, these are the elements that you need to understand what is a trust and how it is used.